Hi guys, I'm Alicia Camacho and welcome to this week's episode. It is episode 18 and I have no idea. Let me say this. I didn't know what I was going to speak about until like a couple minutes ago. So in trying to decide what I was going to talk about this episode, there were so many like topics and things. I have like every other week's episode planned except episode 18. How funny is that? So coming up with an episode is not always the easiest task, might I add. I have a lot of ideas, but sometimes I feel like they may not be like well received, and sometimes they're not like properly fleshed out. Or some of the ideas I had in terms of making an episode. So the first one was talking about Facebook and how people really need to like some people are just like a lot on Facebook, and guys, our phones have spell check to go and clear some of my old Facebook posts from like when I was in like grade 8, and that was enough for me to decide never to let my child have Facebook until they are like 16 years old. Like, what the heck? You know? That was the first topic that I would have gone on. The second topic was talking about old TV shows. So I'm currently watching like Sex and the City, like old TV shows versus new TV shows and how they differ and how they are the same. Because I mean, like if we look at like shows like How I Met Your Mother, Friends. Okay, How I Met Your Mother is not as old, but How I Met Your Mother, Friends, Sex and the City, Will and Grace. Rewatching them, like why do we go back and rewatch them? Like what makes them so nostalgic that we have to go and look back? Because sometimes TV nowadays doesn't give us that nostalgic feel. Another topic that I had in mind was I can't remember. You know, coming up with content is really, really difficult. Me? Little Alicia? No. Doing stuff like that is just like a lot. Oh! Why cutting your hair makes you feel like a brand new person. Cutting my hair did make me feel like a brand new person, and it's now beautiful and short. Well, not like short, but it's like, if we're doing ponytail, it's dramatically shorter. And that's just because like the ends of my hair were like looking like rat tails, and I was like, no thanks. So I cut my hair, you know, and I just was thinking like, what is it about hair that just, you know, makes you feel like a brand new person? Phew. I was just going to talk about the heat wave in South Africa, in Johannesburg more specifically. It is very, very hot, and although we had like rain at night, it's still relatively warm. And I'm not complaining about the heat, I love it, but currently I'm sweating down my butt. That's a lot of information. I know sometimes it's a little crazy, but I'm just being honest with you. It's weird, like this week's episode is just genuinely like blanked. I was like, oh, too soon to do something, too late to do it. You know, everything was just like not working out. But I will try and keep it entertaining. I want to share something that I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. Something that's been very, very important. A lot of people call it a diet, but it's not a diet. I'm going to tell you a bit about it, because I think it's important to like, I don't know, share these things, you know? I'm telling you about my life, you know, being very personal about everything else, so might as well be personal about this, you know? Like, why not? The thing that I have been doing for the past 2 weeks, and will continue to do so for another week, is the Daniel fast. Dum, dum, dum. Yes, I am doing the Daniel fast. Actually, my whole family is doing the Daniel fast because our church is basically doing it. It's 21 days of prayer and fasting. Now, there's many different types of fasting. It's not just the Daniel fast. Let's talk about the different fasts first before I get into detail about what we're doing. Because it's actually very fascinating. It's like a whole new world. Like, Jasmine had no idea that I'm in a whole new world, because this is mind-blowing. Various fasts that our church recommended for us. I think there might be more. I haven't done my own personal research. I've just been like going with like the material that we've been given. We get the water fast, which you fast just with water. So that means no food for 21 days. It's just water, guys. So I can imagine you would be very, very cranky. I don't know how you would be in a great mood because I love food. But I guess it's all about the sacrifice and, just, resetting your body, resetting your mindset. Obviously, you have to do it with caution, because we don't want anybody like passing out or anything like that. You gotta make sure that you are prepared mentally as well as physically to be able to do the water fast. Then you get the Daniel fast, which is the fast that I've been doing, or my family and I have been doing, where you just eat vegetables and drink water, or vegetables and fruits and drink water. And that one's not that bad, hey guys. Like, it's a really big, sort of different kind of mindset. Very, very fun and interesting. Amazing what you can do with fruits and vegetables, guys. Just so you know. The next fast that you can do is the partial fast. So you can pick, like, you'll eat one meal a day, or you won't eat during sunrise to sunset, and you'll only eat like after sunset. And then you get the soul fast, which is I think a bit of a modern kind of fast where you kind of just abstain from like certain things, such as like social media or television or things like that. Abstaining from maybe like going out or something. I don't know exactly all the details of the soul fast. All I know is that like I've been trying to cut back on maybe my swearing, for instance, because I keep it PG on the video, but it's something that you try and be more conscious about, like less social media, more time praying and reading your Bible, and keeping it like in accordance with what you need to do, right? So my family's doing the Daniel fast. And what is the Daniel fast, guys? The Daniel fast is basically like I've gone vegan, right? And I always used to think, vegetarians and vegans have nothing against you guys, but I was always wondering, like, how can you do it? Like chicken and beef and bacon. It's really, really hectic. So what are you allowed during the Daniel fast? You're allowed all your fruits and vegetables, no limits on that. So that includes potatoes and all of that stuff. So you do get some sort of carbs, but you're not allowed like any breads or white rice. So anything that's like processed or bleached, I think, and no eggs and no dairy, because those are animal products. So generally no animal products. You are allowed, like your spices, your olive oils, anything that's natural, anything that's plant-based, you are technically allowed, because that's, you are sort of depriving your body from like all the riches of the earth. You're going like complete natural stuff, and nothing that's like processed or anything like that. So that includes sugars. And you would be like, oh, but honey. Honey's an animal product. It's a bee. A bee makes it. Poor little honeybee. Why are you going to steal its honey? It's like sugar and brown sugar you're not allowed, because obviously it's processed. And then also things like cane sugar or agave sugar, because those are all like, I don't know how the process works, but it's obviously not allowed. You're not allowed like anything that's been fermented. So no like pickles, no vinegar, wine, or anything like that. Obviously no alcohol. It's been very, very interesting. So you would say, like, if people ask like, oh, the Daniel fast, what is it about? I'm like, it's like vegan without carbs and without sugar. You would ask, what is the point or the reason why we fast? Is first things first is to get close to God, and to like just build your relationship and become closer, and like real homies. Align yourself with His purpose and His plans, and just get your act together. And also you do it in the beginning of the year, because like you give your first of everything to God, so you give your first month of the year to God. It's simple as that. It makes lots of sense. Then comes like your own sort of prayer requests. So like getting a job, or financials, or saving someone, or just general things that you want or that you need in your life, like health. And it's just like a sacrifice, and it's not meant to be a detriment to you. What it's meant to do is to like just take away the earthly stuff and just focus on your spiritual stuff. that makes sense. I hope this is making sense. It's been really, really interesting finding new ways to cook and make food because yeah, I've never, like, I've always grown up with like vegetable as a side show, and now I have to be like vegetable as the main show. Ta-da! We are allowed like grains and stuff, so like legumes, beans and lentils and chickpeas, and then also like brown rice, because I'm assuming brown rice is better than white rice. I don't know. So it's just basically going through this whole journey and process, and what you want to achieve and what you want to see out of this. We get like a verse every day and what each day means. When you get this video, we will be on day 13 of the fast. It's also a time where things may seem a lot more difficult. Guys, there's been cravings, like, oh, my word. This week has been the most difficult week for me. Like last week was like super chilled, super easy. I was like, oh, this is fun, you know, like vegetables. And it's not that I'm like disliking the vegetables. I'm really liking them a lot. But chocolate, guys. Oh, if there's one thing that I'm missing chocolates. The sacrifice of doing that, it's been really, really challenging. And it's not like, oh, diet, you know, like have it on the diet. It's like, you're not doing this for you. You're doing this to like, for a greater purpose, if that makes sense. Try not to get caught up in your own thoughts. You want to think that there is more to this. And I'm sure there is. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing how everything ends. Fingers crossed I get a job. I need a job. So yeah, guys, that is the episode. If you guys have any questions, please do send them my way. Guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also remember to follow me on my social media. My Instagram is Alicia Camacho _official, and my Twitter is AliciaC _official. Be awesome, send me a message, let me know how you're doing. And remember, you are awesome, you are great.